It's hard to deal with death, disease, and difficulties. Our troubles, pains, and sufferings should not diminish our faith. Let's take a moment. Hello, friends. In the last video short, I shared that a very close friend of mine had passed away. So this week, I wanted us to meditate on a passage of scripture that gives us hope and reminds us of what matters eternally. So let's look at 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 17, and it reads, "For our momentary light affliction is producing for us an absolutely incomparable eternal weight of glory." So before we look closely at this verse, let's just take some deep cleansing breaths. And as you breathe in, concentrate on filling your lungs with air that God provides for you. And as you breathe out, empty the air from your lungs and empty out your minds of any distractions. So let's breathe. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs with God's air. Now release the air through your lips, also releasing distractions from your mind. Again, deep breath in through your nose. Your chest is rising and lungs are filling with air. Now release the air through your lips, emptying out the air and releasing distractions. Let's dive right into this verse. Why do you think the author of this book, who is Paul, is calling sufferings or troubles momentary light afflictions? Now, what do you think an absolutely incomparable eternal weight of glory is about? As believers and followers of Christ, we are not exempt from hardships, sufferings, and pain. In fact, it may seem like we experience it more than some others. And these circumstances may seem so overwhelming and huge, it may incapacitate us. However, there is always a purpose in our suffering. What we go through, no matter how bad it is only light and momentary troubles or afflictions that are producing an eternal and overwhelming presence of God. An absolutely incomparable eternal weight of glory is saying that our afflictions or sufferings that we may go through and may be severe, it does not compare to the immeasurable significance of the manifestation of God's presence that believers will experience. Trials on this earth are purposeful and temporary, while our future glory, which is a state of high honor, is eternal and incomparable. Some of the purposes of suffering is that it reminds us of Christ's suffering for us. It keeps us from pride. It causes us to look beyond this brief life. It can prove our faith to others. and it gives God the opportunity to demonstrate His power. Think about this verse when difficulties come in your life. I know that when you are going through, all you seem to do is concentrate on the pain. Yes, we hurt, we grieve, and that's real. But when you are in a relationship with God through Jesus Christ, He is right here with you to strengthen you and to be with you all the while you are suffering. He gives you hope, and He gives you comfort. He gives you peace while you're going through. And if you've never trusted Jesus Christ or never pursued a relationship with Him, please click on the link in the description below, How to Be in the Ultimate Relationship, or another video, Closing the Gap Between God and Mankind. When you're going through those hard times, the next verse puts it all together by telling us what to do. In verse 18, it says, "So we do not focus on what is seen, but on what is unseen. For what is seen is temporary," meaning you're suffering, "but what is unseen is eternal," which is God's glory. Where will your focus be when difficult times come? So until we meet again, take a moment with me to hear from God through the scriptures.